Hello, ladies. How is everyone doing? It's so good to have you all here. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm on Vlogmas number 11. Only four shy of my 15. I think I pushed through pretty hard this time. So, if you are new here, welcome to Blessed and Beautiful. My name is Renee, and I was on the road to 15 eye looks before Christmas. Well, today is number 11. I may do one tomorrow, just something kind of neutral, toned down, and that would get me to 12. So I pushed, and that was a good goal for me. So, next year when Vlogmas comes around, I'll be ready. So, if you are a visitor here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, sit on the front row. Please join us. We're just having a ball today. And make sure you have your snacks and your drink or whatever. I don't have snacks because I'm getting ready to eat right after this, but I do have some eggnog, and it's got some cinnamon. It's a Southern Comfort. It is good. It's really, really good. I always add cinnamon into mine. So, okay, everyone. So today, what we're gonna do, it's Christmas. I'm just going straight over the top. I'm the one who loves color and, always is trying to do something big. So today was my chance. And, if you're going to a Christmas party tomorrow and you all had to dress up um, in Christmas clothing, I'm sure it's not going to be a big party, but, if you're getting together with some friends or whatever, and you had an outfit, but you weren't sure what to do, this is something that you can do. And if you're going to Zoom, that would be awesome. Imagine everybody opening up their Zoom and you're like, hey, happy, Merry Christmas. Hi. And they're like, what's in the world is she wearing? But it's cute and it's fun and it goes right into the season. Maybe you have children and you want to surprise them with a fun look, maybe to keep everybody focused and having fun at a children's party. You could do like some makeup, face makeovers or whatever. Just trying to give you ideas where you would use this. This is not an everyday look. This is a fun, you know, going all out Christmas type of look. Okay. So I wouldn't wear this to work unless they said to wear it to work. So, but yeah, so I'm going to tell you, this is almost what I had on last year. I remember doing stripes and I had a lot of red, but I didn't have a snowflake. So we're going to jump into that today. So first I want to get into this eyebrow and I'm watching the time because I need to be done in less than 28 minutes. So, so I'm watching an eyebrow here and it, what I see, the transformation. Okay. So I did my eyebrows like I normally do. And I used my Anastasia, Anastasia Beverly Hills, um, what is this called? This is the Dip Brow Pomade. I'm using this as a backup. I don't like this at all, but you would not believe I have not ordered the pencils yet. My eyebrow pencil is done. So I I've been using that. So that's Oreo. Somebody is either at the door, which doesn't make sense because it's Christmas Eve. I don't know who would be at the door. Um, is that our door? Okay, thanks. All right, just someone in the hallway. And y'all have seen Oreo. He is so tiny, but he barks like he's, going to kill somebody if they don't belong here. All right, so what you're going to use first is your white NYX eyeshadow base. That's going to go across your eyebrow. And that just allowed the red for me to pop out more because my hair is so dark. All right, so as you can see, I already did that, went straight across using the white pomade. And you always want to remember to take some out, put it on your hand, and go from there because you don't want to dip and get black or red or green inside of here. All right. So next what I did was I used this palette, the Festival by Juvia's Place, and I used the color Isafa, Isafa, this red right here. And what I did, y'all, because we got to make this look fun and festive. We got to have some fun this year. We've got to try to put in some cheer, especially to children who are just not understanding what's going on. and just need some fun time. This might be something good that you might want to do with the kids. So I just have my red pencil brush, which will keep it right where I need it. And I just went over the white like that. Very simple. Now, I'm a little extra and I wanted mine a little bit more red than what it was showing. I don't know if you can see. They're just about the same, but this one I put like another red on it just to kind of deepen up that color and make it a little bit more pigmented. And so what I have is the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner, and it's the color, oh, it doesn't have a color name. Oh, yes, it does. Some kind of fire. Vivid Fire. Okay. Yeah, I need glasses. And the ones I have, they're so old. I need my eyes checked big time. So, what are you all doing for Christmas? Please put some comments down below. Thank you all so much for the people who've been commenting, who've been putting prayers down there, who've been speaking to everyone. Everybody's wishing everyone happy Merry Christmas and, Happy New Year. And I'm just so excited about what our Slady squad of our channel has been able to do just to, support one another. So I'm just using this to kind of add just a little bit more red. And I'm going to use that same brush to blend it in. And always remember that, excuse me, this side is going to look rushed just because I only have 28 minutes to get through this without me having to edit. And because my editing on my laptop is just not doing what I needed to do, I just want to send it straight from here. That way you all can get the content and not be sitting around waiting. And I'll be working on getting an editing program that works well. I'll be working on that over the break. So over the holiday. All right. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. So basically, I had took a brush and just kind of went down like that just to get it back to the point. Just to clean it up a little bit. Okay. All right. So now we already have done the foundation, and I used this BH Cosmetics. I keep forgetting I have this, and I like it. This is and it's naturally flawless, but it's not a matte. And I always get a matte foundation, but this one was on sale for like $3. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. And it's definitely not matte, but it's not shiny either. So, kind of in between. I like that. All right, so now let's jump into this eye look. Okay, so what I did was I just used brown. Let's see which one I used. I think out of the Warrior palette, yes. I used this Kano, right here, Kano, that brown, and just put it all over the lid. So, oh, no. I'm sorry, let me back up, y'all. That's right, I didn't do this because I wanted y'all to see it. Okay, I wasn't thinking. Okay, let me move fast because I forgot about this. And I hope you all have enjoyed these eye looks and, are planning on trying some of them, or maybe you learned some tips. I know someone said that they really liked what I explained about when you have glitter, using tape to take the glitter off your face first before washing so you don't get it in your eyes. So thank you for that comment. I really appreciate it. I just want to be sure that, you all are getting something from this little series that I did, this Vlogmas. And if you have suggestions, comments, add-ons, let us know. Now remember, I've told you with this is the Pretty Vulgar. I like this. Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. It dries quickly. So you want to be sure that you pat it in and then get out the way. Because if you pat it and then touch it again, it's going to be a mess. It dries so quick. And then what happens if you try to put something over top of it, then it just starts like, I don't know, it's just not smooth anymore. It's all bumpy and it's piled up and it gets kind of cakey looking, and you just don't want that on your eyes. All right, so we got that down. We're going to get us a nice fluffy brush. Any brush that's nice and fluffy will do for this. And I'm going to choose this brush here. Look at all the fluff there. And this is one of my BH Cosmetic brushes. I believe they still have these, called Smoke and Mirrors. I'm not sure, but this is old, like 3 years old maybe. Their brushes are great and they last long. All right, so we're just going to take that brown or whatever your skin tone is. So if you're, fair skin, you choose whatever is your nude color. I chose brown for me, so whatever is your nude color, that's what you want to put here. You might be darker than me. You definitely don't want to use this because this is not going to give you that nude look. So whatever shade is nude for you, that's the one you want right here. And you also want to see if this red is too dark for you. You can choose something that's lighter. Just look around. Everybody should have at least one red or kind of red that you could use, and a green. And it doesn't matter which ones you use. I'm just showing you what I used. So make sure you try to find one that looks well for what you're doing, and that suits your skin tone. Okay, so now we're going to go across the lid, just the lid. Now, I'm not liking this because I don't have a white permanent eyeliner. So as you can see, my white went up into my crease. Now, I don't know how practical this is. I'm home, and most likely if I do this again, I'm going to make sure I have a liner that is permanent and won't, you know, go into other spaces that you don't want it. But in the meantime, I got this brush. And so every time I stop and see that, I go brush it in a little bit and then going about my business. Um, it's not that big of a deal, but if you're really trying to do something, you have pictures you want to take, or, you're just anal like I am sometimes, you can just take your brush and wipe that down. So you're going to get a white, I used white eyeshadow base, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put the base there, but I'm going to put a white over top of it. So let's do that and see if that helps. So remember, you want to take the end, take some white out of your pot, put it on the back of your hand, and then you want to use your brush to go across your lid, below your crease, across your lid. Now, if you want to do something bigger, like I might change this after I finish filming and try something different to make it like not keep transferring. But originally I just took it across here. You know what? Let's see. Since we're here, I'm going to take it up further. I'll be right back and show you where I stopped. Okay, I'm back. So what I did was I took it up further because we already know it's going to keep transferring up here. This eye look I got off of Pinterest. And the young lady who had this, she just had the stripe there. So that's what I did. But I see that's not working for me. So I'm going to bring it up higher. And you do what works for you. If you're not having that transfer problem, then you can just leave it right on the lid. That is good. All right. So I'm going to take this white out of, this white right here. And I'm going to use just kind of like a flat shader brush and put that powder all over. And hopefully that's not working. That's not big enough. Hopefully that will help keep that white where you want it to be and not transferring all over the place. And remember, you want to make sure also that you get this in quick because We don't want that creasing over here where the line is. So if you watched my vlog yesterday, that was something that we really did, was to push in to make sure you don't have creasing. So whenever you use something like this, you want to put down a powder to set it in and to keep it nice and flat. Okay. All right. Moving on. We're going to take, now you can use red shadow and just get a small brush. Let me see if I have my, yeah. Okay. I'm using this for something else today, but do you see this brush and how small it is? You can use this to go into any red that you have and just make your stripes. Stripes don't have to be perfect. Um, you know, however you want to do them is fine. I'm nervous because I took it all the way up. Okay, let me look. Give me a second and let me try it first, and then I'll come back. Okay, I did the first one. I'm nervous because it's wet, but it didn't transfer, like nothing happened. So I'm just going to wait for it to dry. Let me show you how I did one, and then I'll go through and do the rest of them and then come back. So I just took this, and I'm going to wipe some off because I didn't do that the last time. All right, so if you're using something like this, you want to make sure you have a little bit on there. You don't want a lot because then it's going to take forever to dry. But close your eye. This is hard, but close your eye and just find where you want to. And this might be easier if you have like a red lip liner or like a red shadow and you're just using a brush. I'm going to tap it with the brush because I'm scared it's going to transfer. So, okay, so I'm sorry, I just covered y'all up. So what I did was I tapped it with the brush so that it'll dry faster to take off the excess. Okay. And you just keep going across and keep tapping that excess off if you're using something like this. If you're using a powder, you shouldn't really have any issues. And the hardest part is going to be keeping your eye closed and still. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so while I was gone, I did a long version that's kind of like this big. And I wasn't sure if I liked it, but I wanted to show you all that. What I did over here was I just brought it up a little bit more so that when you look at it full on like that, you can see the stripes. But my eyes are so hooded that it just makes it difficult. But I do like it. Maybe next time I'll do a red stripe, a white stripe, or something like that so it won't mess up going up and down. I don't know. But I tried it and look how much I've done just trying it because, the other day my snowflake was looking quite crappy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put green liner here in your waterline. Oh, that hurts. This is some El Cheapo green. It was like 12 in a pack. And they are not smooth. And they don't sharpen properly. So yeah, you get what you pay for. Okay, so I did that. Then I did my mascara. Oh, no, 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 no. One more thing we need to do. We need to put my green underneath. The reason why I said that is because you don't want your mascara to erase your green. Sorry, I had to take a no break. All right, so you're going to take a brush, small or a smudger. All my smudgers are dirty now. And you're going to go underneath with a lighter green, because it just made that darker green stand out to me. And y'all know I'm using my pistachio palette. And this palette is no joke, the bomb. All right, so y'all see that. Okay. Now let's get to these lashes because the lashes help. All right, so what I did was I have a lash, this one. It's almost green, not quite. It's more like turquoise, but it helped me to get a lot of green instead of starting with black. So if you don't have it, you could start with black. Probably, will get a different tone of green, but you still get green. But I used this, I just kind of dug around and see what did I have. And by putting this on my lashes first, I used my eyeshadow brush to put some green shadow on my eyelids, and that made them look really green. And this I got from the dollar store. It's Sinful Colors, which I know they usually do nail polish, but not not mascara. I've just always seen their nail polish. All right, and so we're going back into this palette in this dark green that's called Crunch. You're going to take your small brush again, and let me use this one because this one doesn't have any colors on it yet. It has some white, but all right, so you're going to take a small brush, go into that green, and carefully just go over your lashes. And the color will stick because of the mascara that's on there. And that'll just give you the green. And that's what I was saying, do a different tone underneath, under here, because it'll make this green on your lashes stand out a lot. At least that's how it worked for me. Okay. Now I had some lashes on, but that plus the stripes, and it got messy. So I was like, never mind. I just took them off. I couldn't get them to stick right. And all right, so how much time do we got left? We got 4 minutes. All right, so for your snowflake, this one I just did an X with a line. And then you do your little lines like this. And then I went back over it with the eyeshadow base again. So I did the same thing last time. I used a really, really small brush. And this is from Suva. This was some friend mail that I got. And then you just go over your lines. So I'm gonna finish this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished my snowflake, and I found this little cardboard candy cane. I think it was a sticker or something like that that goes like in a scrapbooking kit. And I took like the hard, thick part off the back of it, and I put some eyelash glue on. And that's just going to be one of my decorations on here. So, we'll put it here. Ta-da! Yeah. Okay, and we're going to do just like we did the last time. We're going to get our glitter. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Car Beauty here. And I'm using the white glitter, of course, because I just want my face to seem like it's snowy. And I took the same red that was in here that we used. I used my blush brush to make the red. And it gives you, it looks like you're cold. You know how and then we just go over it with some glitter glue. So I just put some of this on the back of my hand. I always like the back of my hand. I don't know why, but it's worked for me. So you take that, dip it into the glue, and it just gives you little ice. It'll make it look like you've been cold. And that's it. I mean, you go crazy with it. You can make icicles if you want. I don't know how, but I'm sure somewhere on Google you can find some ways to make icicles on your face, on your eyes. And that's it. I put some here on my nose. Yeah, so just went crazy with it. Oh, and I have my red lip gloss. Oh, I got 1 minute. Hold up. And here's the final look. I added a bunch of stuff, but I'm out of time. So you know what we say around here. Whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope that it is good. Don't forget to pray, ladies. We really need it. Don't forget to slay. And Merry Christmas, everyone.